guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and you can also follow me on Instagram at Pink Sweets with a 1 instead of an I. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button and leave me a comment down below. So today is a very exciting day. It is day 5 of P1nk-Mas. So welcome to day 5 of P1nk-Mas. And today is a collab with someone that I've never done a collab with before, but she is an amazing, amazing person that I met here through being a content creator on YouTube. She also obviously has a channel. We're doing a virtual collab, and her name is Melissa Ann Beauty and Savings. And she is just so sweet and amazing. I love watching her channel. She's a natural in front of the camera. She's so beautiful, and she's so sweet and genuine. She does hauls. She does unboxings. She does recommendations for different sales. She does, will I buy it? Is it going on the wish list or not? Like those kinds of videos inspired by Samantha March. She does that weekly, I believe. She does, different hauls. Did I already say that? She does tutorials. She does swatches. Like, she does pretty much everything when it comes to beauty and skincare. And I just absolutely love watching her videos, and she's very talented at makeup. So we were talking and we decided we wanted to do a collab. I believe I asked her to do a collab, and we were talking about what kind of look we wanted to do. And we knew that we wanted it to be obviously a holiday look, but we just didn't know what color combination. And we were kind of going through some ideas, and we decided that we were going to do kind of like an opposites look. So she is doing red on the lid and green underneath on the lower lash line, and I am doing green on the lid and red on the lower lash line. So I'm really excited to see the look that she created. I cannot wait. And I have a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be going into the Saharan 1 blush palette to use that red right there. Maybe. I haven't quite decided exactly what I'm using, but I'm just going to show you my options. My options? Did I just say that? I'm going to be using Buzo from the Magic palette from Juvia's Place because I saw Alison Krauss use it in a video. I will try to link her video down below where she used that shade, and it was so gorgeous and stunning. And I was like, oh, that's right, I have that palette. So decided I was going to use that. And then I'm going to use probably some shades from the James Charles Unleash Your Inner Artistry palette, like Social Blade, and I forget what that one up there is, or the darker green is called. It is called Daddy. Interesting. So yeah, no, he actually has a friend that he calls Daddy, so that's why it got that name. And he got the permission from Social Blade itself to use that for that shade name. So I'm also going to dip into, I know 100%, the Creepy Cute palette, because that shade Take a Hint right there is my favorite light green to use. That's a matte shade. So we're definitely going to dip into that. So if you want to see the look that I create, then please stay tuned. And if you're from Melissa Ann's channel, please subscribe. Stay, enjoy our YouTube family. Welcome. Thank you so much for checking out my video. And yeah, I hope that you will stick around. So, and if you want to know just a quick overview about me, I do mostly makeup tutorials. I do some hauls, some vlogs, favorites videos, top 5, top 10 videos, tag videos. Melissa Ann also does tag videos. I have semi-long videos, although I've gotten it cut down a bit from what it was. And I don't edit my videos currently, although I want to start doing just a little bit of editing, like when I do my Disney Villains videos where I get inspiration from a photo. I want to be able to show you the photo, that kind of thing. But overall, I don't edit my videos, so I like to keep in, raw footage and stuff like that. So that is just the way I currently am doing things, but you never know. That might change. I'm learning and I'm growing. Okay, so the first palette I'm going to go into is the Creepy Cute palette, like I said, and we're going to use that shade Take a Hint. So, and I decided to start my channel because I love makeup. I'm obsessed with it, and I thought it would be fun. Oh no, there was some black on that. get rid of that, sort of. All right. So, yeah, so I just decided to start a channel, and I wanted to share my love of makeup with other people that love makeup as much as me. And another thing to know is I do bold, colorful looks all the time, pretty much. I do some neutral looks, but very rarely. Melissa Ann also loves colorful looks, which that's another reason that we bonded. So now I'm going into Social Blade, which is just a little bit brighter, maybe a little bit darker than that creepy cute look eyeshadow. Yeah, so I do colorful looks. Sometimes people think I'm doing drag makeup because it's that intense, and I'm okay with it. So okay, so I'm gonna be doing like a halo eye today. So I've been doing a lot of cut creases, and I just kind of want to do something different. So I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild like pinched blending brush. It used to not be stained, but now it is. And I'm gonna go into the shade Daddy, and I'm going to put that on the outer and the inner. Now, comment down below if you guys have any specific holiday looks that you would like to see. I have a lot already scheduled. I have a lot already pre-filmed, but I do have some slots still open for looks that I could do if there's something specific in mind that you want to see that I'm not already, that I don't already have planned. As you guys know, green is my favorite eyeshadow to work with, my favorite color of eyeshadow to work with. And when Melissa Ann was like, so, you know, would you prefer to do red on the lid or green? I was like, oh, green, 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 green. No question about it. So I'm going to go into now my pencil brush, my Little Mermaid. Well, it's not a Little Mermaid, but I meant tiny mermaid brush. And I'm going to use that same shade Daddy, and I'm just going to put that on the inner corner. I just don't want to go in with a gigantic brush because that's a tiny space to get into there. I'm really excited. I'm going to be using this pigment as well that I haven't used in a while from Makeup Geek called Voodoo. It is right, I'm like, where'd it go? It is right here, and it is just this bright, bright green. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm just darkening the inner and outer corners so we can do this halo eye. Okay, and I think I might just take a little bit of the shade Spooky, which is a black shade, and I'm just going to deepen up just a tiny bit on the outer portion of the green on either side. Just a little bit. I don't want it to look like a black eyeshadow. I just want it to deepen up that forest green just a little bit on the outer. And I do create a lot of fallout, as you guys know. So it's just the way I roll. Okay, so now I think I want to take, all right, so I'm going to take glitter glue. I don't think I'm going to actually cut the crease where the halo is going to be. I always take way too much glitter glue, and I always have stuff on my fingers. I'm just going to put that in the center to make sure that I can put the metallic shade on top of it. Actually, the two metallic shades. And I like to let it get a little bit tacky. Okay, let me wipe off my fingers. And let me actually wipe away some of this fallout, so we don't have to look at it the whole time. I know it drives some people crazy. Okay. Could have used the green from the Alien palette too. That would have been really stunning, but I just used it, so. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the Magic palette, and I'm going to use Buzo on that same pencil brush. And I'm just going to put it on the outer and inner portion. Although I feel like Buzo and Voodoo are very similar. But this is really going to make that daddy shade like very metallic, which I don't know about you, but I love metallic. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the inner part too. Maybe I won't use that Voodoo shade after all. Well, maybe I'm going to swatch it. Maybe it's a slightly different shade of green. We'll see. Okay. And then I'm just going to dip into this Jaclyn Hill brush here. And I'm just going to grab Social Blade again, because I don't want to lose that like lime green. Okay. Just want a little bit more of that. Okay, now I'm going to see about this Voodoo pigment. Let's see, is it the same? It's almost the same. Not gonna lie. Alright, what have I done with my mermaid brush? There it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this Voodoo pigment, which looks like this. These pigments have like the worst sifters. Well, okay, that's not true. The worst sifters ever are, yeah, that's pretty much the same shade. That's okay. We'll lighten something up in the middle. These, the duochrome ones that Makeup Geek came out with, those sifters, they broke like instantly. It was terrible. They just kept cracking. Like, this didn't really turn into a halo eye, but I still like it. What am I looking for? I need my glitter. I'll be right back. This camera is okay. Be right back. Okay, so I have two different glitters that I could use. I could use this. It's kind of like a greenish gold from Pixie in the center, or I can use this one, which I think this one is the one I'm going to go with. This is called Freedom, and it's from Stila, and it's like a minty green kind of, so I think that'll look really pretty. And if I need the other one, then we'll go into the other one. But I'm going to just put just a little bit of that in the center. You have no idea how bad I want to put like chunky glitter on my lid, but I have many more looks coming up, and I don't necessarily know if I want to use my whole bag of tricks in one video. So, oh, that's so pretty. Nope, that is the wrong brush that I almost went in with. That would have been a little scary. Alright, so I'm just taking this flat shader brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm just patting it out. Not moving the product around too much because I don't want to completely diffuse it, but I just want it to be like a spotlight in the middle of the darker greens. Okay. And then I'm going to go back into Buzo and kind of just make sure that the edges are kind of coming in. Does that even make sense? What kind of a look do you guys think that you will wear for Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, or Hanukkah if you celebrate Hanukkah, or whatever holiday you celebrate? What do you think? Like, what's your go-to type of makeup look? Okay. So, let me shut that. So I think today for foundation, I'm going to mix, or maybe I should just use one foundation for once in my life. Nah. I'm going to use the YSL Touche Éclat. No, not Touche Éclat. Yeah, Touche Éclat. Oh. For some reason I was like, wait, no, isn't Touche Éclat the Lancome one? But no, that's Tinted Doll. Anyhow, so I'm using this YSL foundation, and I'm going in with my Fenty mixed in with it. I have to be careful. These are kind of liquidy. Just set that there. And I'm going to use this new blending sponge. I got this at CVS. It's white, and I've already gotten, like, it just fell. Luckily, it did not fall on the actual floor. Okay, so I feel like literally I've already gotten eyeshadow on it. But it's like just a very, that's gonna look dirty like right away. I don't know what I was expecting from a white beauty blender, but anyhow, it's just a sponge that I got from CVS, and they suckered me in because it was only like $2, and it was dressed like a little polar bear, like the box. Okay, this is not, apparently we still had some fallout there. And there. All right, let's not have a Grinch face. Hold on. Let me just get rid of that. Perfect. All right, so I don't like that sponge already. It is too bouncy, if that makes sense. Like, I don't feel like it's really depositing the color. I feel like it's just taking it away. So I think I'll go in with a brush instead. So I'm just going to take my Wet n Wild flat top kabuki brush, and I like to spray brushes when I do my foundation with them. And I'm just going to, yeah, see, much better coverage. And then I'll use the blender to, you know, make sure it's even. Oh, I really like this brush. The last flat top kabuki brush that I used, I didn't really like it for foundation, but this one is really good. Like, really good. I'm so excited. I just placed an order from Ulta for some new Real Techniques brushes. I saw a haul that Stars Hollywood Jessica did. I did a collab with her, and she did a haul where she got some Real Techniques brushes, and one of the brushes is specifically meant for like liquid glitters and stuff like that. Liquid eyeshadows, liquid glitters. glitter in general, whether it's liquid or not. Like, and I've never seen a brush like dedicated to that. So I'm really excited because I just had to use like a flat shader brush to pat it out. And it's kind of like a brush that just does that for you. So, I don't know. I'm excited because, fun fact about me, if you don't know, I don't like using my fingers, personally. I know some people really love it or don't mind it. I personally don't like it. I already get enough stuff all over my hands and fingers, so I'm just going in with my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I just got a new one of this. Well, I placed it with the same order as the Real Techniques brushes because the last time that I had, like the first time I had ordered these, before I knew if I was going to like them or not, I ordered one. And then I ran out of it. And then I was like, well, great. Now I don't have any more. And I can't get it in the store at Ulta near me. And so I guess I'm going to have to place an order and wait for it. So, and when you're out of it, that's like, it can't come fast enough, right? This is my favorite drugstore concealer. And I say drugstore because I know that there are a lot of, I don't know what the word would be, but I know some people are like, oh, that's a drugstore priced brand, but it's not like a drugstore brand, but it actually is a drugstore brand in the UK. When you go to the drugstore in the UK, I think in Canada as well, you can get Makeup Revolution at the drugstore. So not in America, it's not a drugstore brand, but in other countries it is. This is a mixture of powders. It is a little bit of my Ben Nye Cameo powder mixed with Coty Airspun powder mixed with my Peach Perfect powder because I'm extra. I actually like the way the three of them set my face together. And I just put a lot on, let it sit for just a second, and then I knock it off. Knock it off. Crazy. So, and when you go to Ulta, which I know there isn't an Ulta everywhere, like not everybody has an Ulta, but Makeup Revolution is on the drugstore side. But like I said, in other countries, it actually is at the drugstore. It's just not a drugstore brand here. So I'm just getting powder all up in my hair. Okay. And then get some of these palettes out of the way so that I can actually get to my bronzer. This palette, I love it. It's just so big. I don't know what I was expecting, but okay. I'm going to go in with my Lumi bronzer from L'Oreal. It's my favorite bronzer right now. And I'm going to use my Morphe Jaclyn Hill O2 brush. I say this in every video that I use this, but I just don't want people to go looking for it and then be disappointed. So this bronzer, I use the medium shade. And if I, at my, paper skin tone, can use the medium, I feel like the shade range needs some work, because if somebody with actual medium skin tone were to go and try to buy this this bronzer thinking, oh, it's a medium tone bronzer, like, they would definitely be disappointed. See, I feel like that just took off the foundation. Let's fix that. I just put too much bronzer on my nose, so. Okay. And dust that off. Okay. So now we're going to go in with blush, and I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics Glamorous Blush Palette is what it's called. And I'm just going to use like a peachy pink shade. Those of you who are new, I love blush. Like, I like a lot of blush. I know it's extreme, but that's how I roll. And then for highlight, I'm going to go in with two different things. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Dream Glow Kit, and I'm going to top it off with the Fenty Gloss Bomb. No, that would be the gloss. The Fenty Diamond Bomb How Many Carats highlighter. And then I'm going to spray my face. What in the heck did I do with my rose toner? Alright, well, we'll just use my setting spray. I like to meld the powders into the skin with spray, and I also really like to spray my face before I highlight because I feel like it really makes the highlighter stand out, sometimes too much. So I'm going to try the shade Wish today, which is this one right here. They're all kind of like pinky toned. I think this is like a pink champagne toned. I think I need to wait for it to dry just a little bit. I think I just gave myself a facial bath. Let's do my nose while we're waiting. Thank you as well. Yeah, like my face is not drying. My shirt is wet. That was a lot of setting spray. This is my Juvia's Place highlighter brush, which I really love. And we'll blend it out, don't worry. And sometimes I like the Rudolph look on the end of my nose. Okay, and now we're going to go in with the How Many Carats. I love this stuff so much. I just feel like it's kind of sheer. Like when you swatch it, it's very sheer. But when you put it over top of another highlighter on your face, it just, see how it just amped that up? Like it just gives that, and if you were to put this on your skin by itself, it would just give your skin like a really nice, like glowy, dewy finish. Okay, I'm actually going to spray a little bit of this stuff. This is something new that I got. I used it in one other video, but it's the Olay Mist, and this is the calming one. It's Ultimate Hydration Essence in aloe leaf and chamomile extract. So I'm just gonna, this has such a fine mist, and that scent is very familiar, but I can't figure out what it is. And then I just like to take a sponge. I keep stupidly taking this one because I feel like the sponge really picks up. Anyhow, it's okay. But, okay. And then I'm going to go into, I think I'm going to use Perversion Liner from Urban Decay. It's just a black eyeliner. Okay. And then for the red, actually, I was going to go into the blush palette from Juvia's Place, but I think I'm just going to use the James Charles palette because it has a gorgeous red in it called it is called You're Kidding. He says that all the time. It's hilarious. Okay, and I'm going to use my little pencil brush, and we're just going to stamp the red, oh that's beautiful, on the lower lash line. I haven't used this shade at all yet, And that's gorgeous. It reminds me a lot of Love Plus from Sugar Pill, which that eyeshadow as a single is like by itself the cost of half the cost of this whole palette. So okay, and then I want to take my Melt Cosmetics Lovesick stack, and I want to use just a little bit of the shade Lovesick, and these are magnetic stacks. It's like a burgundy red, and I just want to deepen it up just a little bit on the outer corner. Maybe the inner corner too. That's so pretty. Just gonna take a little bit more of the You're Kidding. It's such a pretty red. It really shows up very well. Sometimes eyeshadows don't show up as well on the lower lash line, but this one does. Now let's just hope the fallout will go away. And then we have, oops, I just hit my little antler. Now we have mascara and lips, and we're done. I almost put a lip product on my lashes. So I'm going to go in with my Revlon Volumizing Mascara. I need to go out and get a new one because this one is almost done. But this is probably my favorite drugstore mascara that I've ever used. Boop. I really like the wand, like how it's bigger and not like a torture device looking wand. Oh, I just got myself in the eye. Just a little. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, this is gonna be a long video. That's okay. Sometimes videos are longer, right? When you don't end it, anyway. Okay, so for the lips, I am gonna do Poinsettia from Jeffree Star, which is just a beautiful red shade. Since we have so much green on the eyes, I didn't want to do green on the lips as well. And I love the shade. It is the most gorgeous red metallic I think I've ever seen. And in terms of metallic liquid lipsticks, it goes on very opaque and very easily. My hubby just came in the room if you hear something. Say hi, Brian.
Hi.
Okay. So that is the finished look. So this is my red on top. No. Green on top, red on the bottom. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below of this look. Please go check out Melissa Ann. She is really amazing. I think you guys will absolutely love her. Like I said, subscribe to her channel, comment on her video, let her know that I sent you, and show her some love. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. And bye, guys.